What in the world was Joseph Galaska thinking? Galaska, 58, was recently arrested at Toronto's Pearson International Airport. Apparently, he was transporting a mock improvised explosive device inside his suitcase. In other words, he thought it was a good idea to pack a fake bomb in his luggage. What a kidder. Alas, it turns out that the bomb was really just an elaborate alarm clock. Well, at least that's what Galaska's wife, Maria Silva, is insisting. Said Silva, quote, "It's a toy. I swear to God, it's a clock. It's not a bomb at all. It's just an alarm clock," end quote. And then she added, "It looks like a robot." Now, just take a gander at Galaska's handiwork, folks. Does that look like a robot or a toy or a clock to you? You know what it looks like to me? Looks like a bomb. Consider that circuit board and the timer and the multicolored wires, and let's not overlook those cylindrical tubes of cardboard, which kind of resemble sticks of dynamite, especially if one were viewing this gizmo via an X-ray machine. Galaska, a retired tool and die maker, was charged with mischief. And as for my original query regarding his possible motive for pulling such a stunt, I think I have a working theory. Could it be that Galaska was trying to score an invitation to the White House and get lots of free stuff and then maybe sue people for suggesting he was up to no good? I say this because the Galaska incident is eerily reminiscent of the Ahmed Mohammed saga from 2 years ago. You may recall that Ahmed, aka Clockbomb, attended an Irving, Texas high school, but the cops were called when a teacher suspected that the then 14-year-old might be in possession of a bomb. Similar to Galaska's concoction, Ahmad had a briefcase packed with ominous-looking wires and circuit boards, but Ahmad insisted it was really just a harmless clock that he built from scratch that coincidentally just happened to look like a bomb. Now, the Ahmad incident led to a massive uproar as activists and Muslim civil rights groups began screaming, "Islamophobia! Poor little Ahmad. He's not a bomb maker, you bigots. He's a clock maker. How dare you jump to conclusions simply based on this whiz kid's name, religion, and skin color?" What followed next was a grandiose mea culpa tour. President Obama gushingly praised Ahmad, even inviting him to D.C., Obama stated the following on Twitter, quote, "Cool clock, Ahmed. Want to bring it to the White House? We should inspire more kids like you to like science. It's what makes America great," end quote. Meanwhile, Clockboy's daddy, Mohammed, is there an echo in here? Well, he got busy filing lawsuits against a variety of right-leaning media organizations that had the temerity to suggest the whole thing was a PR stunt, that Ahmed's fake bomb was meant to fool people into thinking it was a real bomb. But what do you know? As more details emerged, it became increasingly obvious that Obama and his ilk had been duped, and these skeptics were bang on. After all, this wasn't some elaborate clock Ahmed cobbled together with bits and pieces a la MacGyver. Rather, the kid had acquired a run-of-the-mill alarm clock from Radio Shack, took the thing out of its plastic casing, and plopped it in a suitcase crammed with circuit boards and wiring. Ahmed didn't build a clock, he disassembled a clock. Oh, and P.S., turns out Ahmed's daddy is a media hound who specializes in Islamist activism. Are your spidey senses still tingling? Even so, Ahmed scored big time with his hoax. Free products from Microsoft, an offer from Twitter to work there, invites to be a guest on numerous primetime TV shows. Wow, fake victimhood sure has its privileges. But while Clockboy prospered from his fake bomb stunt, Joseph Galaska might end up doing some hard time for his efforts. Poor Mr. Galaska. You see, his fatal flaw was that he didn't convert to Islam prior to bringing his fake bomb on the plane. For if Galaska was a Muslim hoaxer, he could play the Islamophobia card and the victim card, and he'd be richly rewarded, not persecuted, for creating a fake crisis. Better luck next time, Joe. For the Rebel.media, I'm David the Menzoid Menzies. Like what you just saw? Then click subscribe below and never miss another Rebel video.